This is Lady Lover Podcast. I am Lettie, the lady. This is my guest.
Hi, Crystal. I'm Crystal.
This is my other guest.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, Anthony. Anthony. So look, today's topic is trauma.
trauma.
How does trauma affect you as the person that you are today? Like literally, how has whatever you grew up with, how has that affected you, or not affected, either or? How has that made you the person that you are today? And would you change it? Would you change what you went through to be the person you are that you are right now?
Probably not.
Exactly.
Never.
That's exactly what I would say.
I am who I am because of what I am.
See, so that is that's the shit. All right, so why would you not?
Why would I not? Because I feel like life is all about experiences and just being able to adjust.
Have you come
adapt.
across people that haven't been around what you've been around?
Oh, for sure. Not only did I come across people who haven't been around what I've been around, but aren't as open or tend to deny or suppress.
Deny or suppress. That right there.
Yeah.
That's a major thing, yeah.
Deny or suppress.
Deny or suppress, because there are some people that do deny or suppress.
Or
From,
both.
or both.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
And then they're just like, no, I am who I am because this is just how I am. And it's like, nah, bitch.
But you are who you are.
Sorry.
But you are who you are because of what's happened to you.
Uh-huh.
It your trials, tribulations, ups, downs, lows, everything that's happened to you makes you who you are.
That's what I
For sure.
That's what I
She said that in a whisper. That's what
Right? Yes.
like it's a secret.
That's what I say.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't.
It's a secret.
That's a secret. No,
it's
but
okay,
for real.
though.
But no. But I know from
Wusa.
what I went through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would not change it, because if not,
You wouldn't be you.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Would
but
y'all?
I have an answer.
Is there any way? I like that. Is there any way where you could put like the intensity of the trauma on a scale from 1 to 10?
Yes. You can,
you really?
well.
Can you?
Okay, that's a great question.
It is a good question.
That's a great question. So, if you could put if you can rate the intensity of the trauma from 1 to 10, do you think that would seriously affect how you are today?
Not at all. But the reason I asked that is because the only reason I asked that is because I have been in a situation and many situations where I have heard many and multiple people say, "Oh, I do this and I do this and I do this because of this."
Well,
You mean as in
all right.
coping
So
with
speaking of that,
Speaking
of that, I am one of those people. Is that I do this because of that. I
But
am
more
one of those
of,
people.
but not like that. Not in like a more, not in more of a positive. Oh, I've grown and I become this person, but more as in a victimology type of mindset.
You know what?
what I
You're
mean?
right. Okay, that's a great
Victimology
one
type
because
of
no,
thing.
I'm like, fuck this motherfucker and blah, blah, blah. And then they're just boom. No, I get that. And that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Right.
You're just constantly feeding that negative mindset and you're still going to fall in that negative shit.
And if I'm being
No?
honest, like, yes, but if I'm like, okay, so.
Am I wrong? If
No,
I'm
no,
wrong?
you're completely right. You're completely right.
If
I'm
anybody,
just asking.
if anybody has some fucking feedback,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
let us
sure
know.
there's plenty people on my
Yeah.
Facebook.
The only reason
Let's
I'm
talk.
asking is because, like, as a person, because I intake and, like, how we were mentioning earlier in our conversations as far as suppressing and not actually dealing with it and saying, you know what, just move on and don't dwell in the past and this and that, but not actually accepting and moving on positively.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
But, like, okay, so
Sort
going
of,
back
yeah.
to that, like, it kind of pisses me off. It pisses me off whenever somebody says, I am the way I am because of this, and they're doing stuff as far as prostituting, selling their body on drugs, like, just downgrading themselves internally
Because of what happened to them?
because of what
Because
happened
of
to
what
them.
happened to
But
them.
yet I'm here so hard trying not to allow what's happened to me to pull me down. You know what I mean? So it's
Yes.
like,
Good
why is
fucking
it that?
shit. Good
Why
shit.
is it that not that I want everybody to do that, but why is it so difficult for other people to do that and overcome? Not saying it's not difficult for me, but why
Now,
say
do you really wanna
why
answer that
allow
question?
yourself to be like so accepting of the fact that, oh, I sell my body because I was molested or I was
Now,
raped.
do you really want an
and
answer to that
yes,
question, though?
Yes. Okay, so that's another topic I would like
Right?
to.
Okay.
Yes.
So
that's-
you're
yes,
asking why
no.
do people
You
do
know what I
that?
mean?
Yeah,
Like, why do
I
people
know
do
what
that?
you mean. Yes.
Do you want an
Yeah.
answer to that question?
I kind of do.
I'll tell
like,
you right now.
Yeah, we're about to get into
Everybody
it. Let's get
is
into
different. That's why. Not everybody handles trauma the same way you can. Not everybody handles it the way I can or Lettie.
Yeah,
Everyone handles it different, and it affects everybody in a different way. Some people, everyone deals with it in a different way. Some people can suck it up and drive on, and others, it beats them down and they can't get up. Not everybody's the same. We don't have the same strengths. We don't have the same weaknesses.
see, but that's where it
That's-
goes into the
that's
question: why
why.
me? Like,
Look,
why
somebody-
me? Why
Because-
me?
Look,
Like,
Ray
why
Fernandez
me?
right
that
now
is another
just
good
said-
question. Why you?
She said,
Like-
we learn to how to survive in the world because of our trauma, and unresolved trauma crosses over into other relationships. And do y'all believe that?
Sometimes, to a point, some people do. They allow people in their present, in their current life, and they're now. They kind of allow them to pay for mistakes of people in their past,
You're right.
which it's not right, and they
Do you
shouldn't.
think that
but
has
it
to do with
happens.
closure
though.
or
It
what?
happens.
What was
It-
the,
it-
hold on,
no,
what was the
because
question
it's
again?
like-
Repeat
like-
the
like
question.
lessons
All
learned.
right.
It's
So
like
look,
lessons
what
learned,
this
you know?
this person said
It's lessons
was
learned.
Ray Fernandez, and she said, "We learn how to survive in the world because of our trauma, and unresolved trauma crosses over into our other relationships." Do y'all believe that true? Yes or no?
True.
Sometimes.
True.
If you
know,
allow it
and
to.
and I do see, but I feel that you're seeing it from a male perspective, but from a female perspective, it's different. But only because you got the
It's like
You-
it's
But-
like
You know what I
unwill,
mean?
like subconsciously
do
we
know,
do
like,
it.
I
look,
do
hold on,
know,
real
but
quick.
Subconsciously we do it without knowing we do it, and we allow ourselves to affect us. When in reality, like, for example, I'm really quick in relationships to be like, oh, you fucked me over, you did me wrong, I'm done. And I think that's right. I think, oh, I should never allow anybody to do me wrong. But when it comes to it, if you think back 50, 60 years ago, when our grandparents were married and all this stuff and marriages actually lasted, why? Like, why did they last then and not now?
Okay,
You know what I
so,
mean?
Well, we're raised different.
Well, with that though, because
But-
I've seen
We are raised
I've
different.
seen people,
Yeah.
and I've known people that they're just like, you know what I mean? They take an L, and then they add, GBTQ and blah 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 blah. After that L that they, you know what I mean?
You said I took an
it?
L. I took an
Yeah.
L, so I'm gonna go ahead.
No, they
I
take
took
that L.
I took an L with
and then
this,
they
but
add
let me
that
go ahead and try this and this.
GBTQ
And maybe
plus,
that
plus,
will work
plus.
out.
And then they took
Right.
that L from the male, and then all of a
You know
sudden
what?
they're gay. No, I'm just
No, but
wait.
that goes into the question is if are you gay because you were born that way, or are you gay because of what's happened to you and previous traumas in your childhood that you may not even remember
Exactly.
because your memory only remembers stuff from when the time that you were 5. You know what I mean?
Boom.
So
I get it. I get
you
what
know what I
you're
mean?
saying.
Because
Right.
I feel
So-
like I've always liked women
But
from
do
the time I
you
was younger.
so when it comes to like trauma and shit, it's this is what I'm saying. Like it's different from a male perspective
Yes and no.
because women we have a different perspective because shit's different and
Yes
it
and no.
happens different. For a male, it's just like just
Sometimes.
You know what I mean?
Because here it is. Here, I mean, it goes.
Oh, I want to hear this. I
Because-
want to know
Yeah,
my perspective.
no.
Let me hear this.
So
I
check
want to
this
hear
out.
this.
So
okay, let them
not every man is the same, and not every woman is the same.
exactly.
So to have a separation of a male perspective versus female perspective, it doesn't. We can't really do that because not every male has the same perspective, and not every female has the same perspective. So I mean, to say that okay, well, if a man does a woman wrong, one girl may think, oh, all men are dogs, right?
No.
Okay.
True.
While other
True.
women may
True.
think, okay, well, not all men are dogs. This man is, but that's not every man. And the same thing goes for the other way around. If I've been cheated on, didn't like it, but that doesn't mean that every single woman I meet is going to do that to me.
True.
But I mean, there are other guys. They get wronged. Their girl fucked around behind their back, and every girl's fuck that bitch. They're all.
So going
they're all
off
worse.
of going
True.
off of being
And so the thing
traumatized
is
from
that-
that situation,
so
how do you
look-
overcome that?
No, but
and
the thing
wanting
is
to
that
move
look,
on
like
to somebody
everybody
new.
that tries to you know what I mean, to hang out and whatnot. I keep myself to myself
So,
because I'm very, I just want to
Grounded.
make sure I'm just a hermit. Like I'm, but
Right.
this guy, like you know what I mean. But when I do reach out, I know that the people that I reach out to are personable people, and they are, you know what I mean, somebody that
so-
I can continue. Go ahead.
With you saying that you reach out to people who you
Well,
feel comfortable with
I
and you can talk to.
then yeah, I accept.
See,
Read because how long? Ask him. How long has it been before we finally? He like for real,
Years?
look, ask him. Yeah.
So how are
It's
you?
been
How
years.
It's
are
been
you,
years.
Yeah. So
I
how are you also
keep to my.
comfortable?
So that's the thing. So look, my thing is that everybody's like, oh no, Lettie, blah blah blah. No, this
It
is
is
me.
easier for me to express
no,
myself
that's the thing.
internally like that with people who I don't know than with people who I do know.
See, so this is the thing. So I keep myself
Sometimes
like
it's easier
this
that way.
and ask him. Yeah, and it is because I keep myself again like this. How long has it been? Again, listen.
Years.
Yeah, and then
It's
we
been
finally
years.
and out of years, how many? This is what the second time
Mm-hmm.
that we've actually met face to face. So this
Damn,
is
for real?
yeah.
For
This
real.
is how secluded I keep myself because
Yes.
I keep my energy.
Dang.
Getting her to go out is like pulling teeth.
Yeah, it's like literally, yeah. Because I keep my energy because I know and
But why? Why are you so like secluded? Is it because you were so? Is it because you were?
I am
so-
very yeah.
When you grew up, you said you were very suppressed. Like you didn't.
I
really,
am yeah. I was.
So do you
and
think that's why you're such a hermit now?
I do? I do.
Do you
think
wish
so,
to be
but
different?
No, I do not.
You don't
No,
wish
I do
to
not.
be able to be more outgoing and
Fuck no.
more lively?
No, because I am
Okay.
outgoing and very lively out
In
of
your
the
own way.
very few times that I get out. But I do not wish that I was very out there.
Explosive.
Explosive. Fuck no, because man, you'd get fucking tired of me. No, no, my energy is too much, and I know it. I keep it, and I just know that what I want to do and whatever I inside, like right now, what I see and what I want that's gonna explode will in its time. But no, I don't need to go out. I'll go out when I want to, and that's it. And that's that. I'm not trying to be like some fucking, blah blah blah. No. My
Blah,
guy.
blah.
This is my wing guy right here. My
Wing
wing
chick.
guy. My wing guy, and I'm his wing chick. And you're gonna be my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
it. Wait, you
That,
see
no,
the
this
band?
is definitely a kumbaya. And
Is that, oh shit.
we're creating something that's about to be like a whole.
It feels like it's gonna be.
lifetime.
No,
It's just
so
like
that's what I'm saying.
full
Like,
on.
I know that my way is not it doesn't seem very normal, but
What is normal though?
That's because
I don't feel like what is
so
normal
this
though.
is what I say. I am
Because-
my own normal. I'm my own normal. Anybody else?
Is
man,
there
you're
is there
weird
is
to
there
me.
is there a
Right?
spectrum?
Yeah,
You're
you're weird to
weird,
me.
like-
Yeah.
In the spectrum
You don't like
of
vodka? You
life,
weirdo.
is there like a
Fuck.
space where it
Fucking
says
weirdo?
normal?
Yes.
You fucking
I
weirdo.
tell my
Exactly.
daughters, I call them weirdo all the time, and my little ones, and I was like, I know you're a weirdo. She goes,
Exactly,
She looks
but-
at me because I'm a weirdo too. You're my daughter. Oh, okay.
But no, that's the thing. But look, I
My
My
want
little one,
everybody
she's
to
so fucking
understand
cute.
that
It's okay to
it's-
be different.
I'm not trying to get
Yes.
fancy schmancy.
Fancy.
I
like
just
fancy.
that
I
sounds so
want-
fancy.
No, I want people to see this is in like look. This is where it starts, and you just put your shit out there, and then boom, you become something else, and then you become fancy
Schmancy.
schmancy. That's it.
I like fancy
Fancy
schmancy.
schmancy, yeah.
Fancy schmancy.
Fancy schmancy. That's it, and that's how it goes. So look, just
I'm looking.
live your life.
He said I'm looking
Live
with
your
the
life.
10 times multiplier.
No, live your life and do your shit, and it's gonna grow,
To the
man.
fullest.
Just look, but the thing is that right now how you grew up, because look how I grew up,
Mm-hmm.
man.
out. Leave
Man,
me alone.
okay, so what
And-
did you say?
and-
What did you say? What was the one word that you used as far as how you grew up? Like what were the like I mentioned this. What were the 3 words that you could use to describe how you grew up?
Ooh, I know.
Go ahead.
Of a fucking roller coaster. What was yours again? What did you say it was?
Hard fucking shit.
Okay.
Or if you want to give me another hand, great fucking lesson.
Great fucking lesson.
Hard fucking shit,
Yeah.
great fucking lesson. But because
Okay.
because I wouldn't change it
because-
if I had to do it
because-
again. No, in all honesty. And you don't understand. If we were to get in deep down, if we were to get deep,
Down.
Deep and dirty.
if we were to get deep down and dirty, like fucking dirty,
Uh-huh.
Hey
would
guys,
never-
listen out. Look
What
forward
about
to
you,
this.
though?
this
I would
conversation.
never
Look forward
change
to these
it.
conversations because it's gonna get
Okay.
deep
No,
and dirty.
You asked
It
the
will
question.
eventually.
So
It
what-
will.
what
Stay
about
tuned.
you?
It
What about
will.
you?
But
Honestly,
I wouldn't
What are
change
your 3
it.
words?
I wouldn't change it because look, how am I right now?
How are you right now?
No. How do you
I-
perceive me right now? How do you perceive me right now? In all honesty,
A
just
walking
give me.
contradiction, and I'll tell you why.
A walking
That's okay,
contradiction.
continue, go ahead.
Because you're outgoing and secluded at the same time. Kind of
Okay.
like me. What? What's up?
Fucking shit. He's right. I am
Yeah.
a walking fucking contradiction.
Of course I'm right, because I'm the same way.
And if you
Hey,
want to know why, I
and
would,
so am I. Like I literally just said,
How would you
I am
perceive me
a
right
contradictive person.
how would you perceive me right now?
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
Honest-
Honestly.
honest,
lighter.
real,
bar, honestly.
Lighter.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Hey,
Of course
as
I'm-
real as it gets. Like you are your own person, your own style, your own you. Like I've never like looking at you. Somebody could perceive you as rough, hard. Like you know what, you are this very rough-looking type of person, right?
Yeah.
So?
But in reality, you are very soft-spoken, very
She's not
sentimental.
soft-spoken.
No,
I
she
am.
is.
Delicate
No.
Stop
She
yelling
is
at
though.
me.
but-
She is though.
Petunia.
She is though.
Thank you.
She is though, because in a feminine perspective, if you pay attention to her, what she writes and her wordplay and the way she intunes into
But
her
that's
own
not
self,
soft-spoken, though.
No.
it is.
bitch. I'm a delicate petunia.
She is. There you go. She really is. But she's a delicate petunia in disguise. In disguise.
Look, I'm
but you never know.
Right over here. Hug. Big hug.
It's like a big bag of cotton balls right there.
Shut up. But no, she's fucking right.
That's
like
real.
you should read. If you didn't read cards, you should be.
Reading
I don't.
cards.
I never have, and I don't believe in doing that.
So this is why I know this shit's gonna. You know what I mean?
Blow up and stuff.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's just.
Oh,
It's
shit.
just. This is a very.
Interesting.
No. I'm
conversation.
trying to think of the word. I'm trying to think of the word.
Perceived me right now.
This is gonna magnify
bitch.
immensely. It's gonna magnify
You missed.
immensely.
Wait, bitch.
You missed.
that was a quiet and a boom boom.
Wait, tell him. Second, bitch.
There you go.
There you go. No, but for real. But you telling
For
you.
sure.
But no, look,
For
in all honesty, out of all the trauma, and we're gonna get into this in the next Thursday. We're gonna actually get into this, and we're really gonna get into this
we've all been through
because
some
look,
kind of trauma.
In details, not on
in
the
detail,
little.
yeah,
in
no.
details,
So
in
we're
details,
gonna be
because right now we're not
balls
saying no
to the
details,
wall.
but
balls
as big as they get.
To the wall.
We're gonna
That's
get
big.
into it because
And
look
drop down.
how the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't fucking change it, dude. Because if I did,
You see, okay, so
what would I be?
that's another. Okay,
Who would I
wait.
be?
This
Not
raises
you.
another. This raises another
Exactly.
question.
Not you.
You say
You'd be
right now
someone
we're
else.
saying right now we're
Exactly.
saying I would never change anything that I've ever been through, but
Well,
most people
would.
are always asking why me.
Really?
Wait.
Why
I never
me?
asked.
Wait.
that. Well,
Yeah, no.
I take that back. I have
Go
asked
into
why
depth
me.
in that. Why? What do you mean? Why me?
Whenever
what do you
anything
mean?
happens to you that isn't good,
Oh,
Somebody
I've
says,
had those people.
"Why me?"
Oh,
When
no,
shit happens
no,
to
no,
you.
no.
Why me?
That's come. No.
Know what I
I've
mean?
come across people. They're like,
why
in
me?
the same thing.
I
They're
don't
like,
deserve this.
wait,
why me?
I was in the same thing. Why I should get this? And it's like, are you gonna be mad because you didn't have the same suffering that I did, but you want the same results? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's that why me that I've experienced.
Yes,
More like-
but
it's
more
Like they
of a,
feel they should be exactly where you're at because they were
You know
with
what?
you at a certain point in time, but you've progressed in your own way, but they didn't, and so they have that, well, why me? And it's just
Or
not
do
only
you
that,
mean in
or
the
more
why
in a
me
personal,
as
more in a
in,
personal
why is this happening
perspective.
to me? Is that what
Yes,
you mean?
or that
more in a personal perspective as far as like, okay, let's go into, for example, like I'm gonna throw out examples out there so people can know exactly what we're talking about and what
Okay.
our conversations and topics are gonna go into.
Don't spoil
As
that.
far as
Don't-
there's,
yeah.
there's nothing in it anymore.
It's
I
all
really
right, look, it's
hey,
all right.
I need a
okay.
refill.
I
Honestly,
got my crystals right
But-
here. We're going good.
All right.
no, like more of a why me as far as like, okay, rape, abuse in all aspects.
Like, why does this?
And why is this
happening
happening to me? Why
that
me?
kind of why me.
Exactly. Why me?
Not the
Gotcha.
person
Not-
that hasn't
why-
been involved in that, but
No,
wants
the
to tag
person
along.
who was involved in it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because we're over here accepting and being very positive about our traumatic experiences as far as like, hey,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This helped me grow. This helped me become the person I am.
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
Other
that's-
people say,
life struggles. help
other
you.
people say, why me? Why me? Why me?
Why is this happening
Why
to
me? Yes,
what
exactly.
What did I do to deserve this?
Exactly.
Oh,
this is
Exactly.
Like, what did I do?
exactly.
Why me?
Yes.
What? Where did I fuck up so bad that I
That
that
I
I'm-
deserved
I'm
what I
going
went through.
this?
Yes.
Did I
Well,
just?
Yes.
I know why. I know why me because I mean I made bad decisions.
Sorry.
I mean, you know that's nobody else's fault
But is
my
there a
own.
reason why people
Happens.
go through it though? You know what I mean? Because
Mm,
you're saying I'm a bad person, and yes, I deserved it.
No.
But at the same
Wait.
time, what
Well, I
about a
never
5-year-old?
said I was a bad
What about a
person.
5-year-old? You
No.
just say that
I
though.
never
You just
said I
said
was a
that.
bad person.
You just said
No.
that. You said I've done bad things.
I said I made bad decisions. I never said I was a bad person.
Okay, yes, there is a difference. Yes,
Oh,
I
thought
agree.
you
I
said
agree.
She was a bad person.
Oh,
No,
she's
no, no,
not a
no,
bad
no, 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 no.
person.
We didn't say that. No, no, no,
I
no.
was like-
Today.
I am not a bad person.
No más.
We
No más.
Ve.
I give up. No más.
this trio's over.
It's it.
It lasted
And the
5
three
minutes.
amigos were no more.
Boom.
Bah, se acabó.
Se acabó.
The three amigos were no more.
No, I thought you were
ETA,
like,
20
okay, go ahead.
minutes.
Right? No.
No, but
no, I was like, no, I said, like things happen to me, because I made bad decisions, and that's just on me.
What about a 5-year-old though? They
So-
haven't made decisions to be bad enough.
Oh
to
no,
deserve that.
no. So when it comes to
someone-
5-year-olds,
but do they ask themselves why me?
Yeah,
or do
yeah,
They even
As,
know
in
it?
as they grow up though,
are you
they
ask,
ask.
okay? So
Now
And
that,
eventually
for them-
somebody
wait,
ask
wait,
why
wait,
me.
because
That would
I
be
need
a
to
good,
I
valid
need to hear
question,
the
though.
question. What's the question about 5-year-olds?
I said, why is it how he said when I said why
I
is it
think
that
he's
we are
speaking about adults.
yes, but exactly he was
Right.
speaking about adults, but I'm
Not-
saying
not
That is correct.
yeah,
5-year-olds.
exactly,
Right.
but that's why I'm saying you're speaking about
But
adults, but
now
as a
her-
5-year-old,
Okay, if you
we don't
bring
have a
no,
chance.
if
we
you
don't
bring-
have a
okay,
chance.
So if
We
you
don't have a
bring-
chance to say, "Oh, I've made bad decisions to deserve
but-
what's happened to me."
What
But
5-year-old?
that's why I
are
would
you
say
I'm
gonna
saying-
hear say that?
Yes.
Exactly.
Have
but
you
I'm
heard a
saying,
5-year-old say that?
5-year-olds go through traumatic experiences.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
I know they do. But have you heard a 5-year-old
No,
say?
that's why I'm
hey,
saying.
look, I went through this traumatic experience, and this is what I.
But
Why me? What did I do?
somebody
This
who's
is
I
grown
know,
older,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
kinda like what
So
she's
that's
saying,
that
though, right?
pointing-
No, but I'm
Like-
saying as somebody has grown older as a teenager
no, I get
They
what
would
you're
is
saying.
when they
look
start
back
going into they
and
start
say, why me? Why did
why
that
me?
happen to
Why
when
did
I
that
was
happen to
5?
me?
What did I do
when I was
wrong?
5? Exactly,
That is a
and it
valid
allows
question.
them to act a certain
Very
way
valid.
Yes.
and be very rebellious
Can't
and be
really
very
answer that one, though.
like
There is no answer
closed
for that,
and very
actually, really.
sheltered. You know what I mean?
So that's
why?
That oh,
You know what I mean?
that's
Why?
another.
Those are
because-
questions that don't really have answers.
No,
They
Because-
don't.
I mean,
but
no,
that's what we're
And
talking about now
there is-
because
that it is a valid question, but you
No,
can't
but-
answer that though because there is no reason why that would have happened to that 5-year-old.
Okay,
like you said.
so if
You know
you're
what I mean?
trying to explain what happened, to
I'm not trying to explain
No,
what
as-
happened.
as-
I'm saying
like,
I'm trying to
why
explain
it
why.
happened.
No, I'm not
Like,
saying
why
I'm not
it
trying
happened?
to explain why it happened. I'm trying to go into the whole thing of why is it that we could take stuff that, like, for example, me, my trauma began from the earliest age
well,
that I
because
can
you
remember.
have a very you have a more dominant.
But how? That's what I'm saying. How?
You're
How?
going
How
with
is
it.
it?
Not
How?
everybody. So just
That
so
can't
this
really
is
be
what I.
explained.
That's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
and this
Goes
is what I
back to
think. So
people-
look, and I've posted this. I posted this. I posted.
I posted this. I posted this.
posted
I posted
this.
this.
But
You've had too much.
it's okay. No, it's
Or
not.
not-
Look,
or
I
not
had
enough.
this tooth shit, so I'm talking like 50 Cent.
I'm talking about
I'm
like
talking like
50
50
cent.
Cent right
50
now.
Cent's pretty cool. Leave him alone.
No, but leave.
Okay,
Well, look,
alright.
then leave me alone, bitch.
But I know you.
Hey, I'm talking to her about her shit. So look, no, I'm just playing. No, go ahead. You want to talk to me? No, it's okay.
I
I
was
know.
fucking with you.
I know. I'm working on the mic. It's a queen. Now listen to me sing. You want some number 7 supersize onion rings?
With onion rings?
You don't know Bon Cuicuy either.
With onion
Don't
rings?
even start. But anyways.
I want some onion rings now. Thanks a lot.
Stop. But no,
Go to-
no, I
We'll go to
get
Sonic
what
after
you're saying.
this.
I get what you're saying,
Ooh,
and
they
the
have
thing
the
is
best.
that
Right? Sonic are pretty good onion rings.
when you have that issue,
I'm traumatized
it's
'cause I don't
like
have onion
you
rings.
have to tackle. You know what I mean? But it depends on.
Perspective, personality, and attitude.
Boom. 3, just boom, boom, boom.
Perspective,
That
personality,
yeah,
and attitude.
perspective, person. Where'd you fucking get that? Boom. That's it.
Out of
That's
nowhere.
the thing.
Out of-
Those
the-
are
the-
the
the
three
blue clear
keys.
side.
Those are
No,
the three
just-
keys when I think about it.
do you
Those are
see?
three keys
Boom,
that help
look, I was
me
speak-
overcome. So I'm just saying, like it really depends on those three, like perspective, personality, and attitude. Like, and that's just in your own.
Exactly. So
So
so whatever issue you have, it's how you stop.
How you see it,
It's
how you
yeah,
react
no,
to it,
It's a yeah.
and how you see it, how you react to it,
I'm
and the attitude
scrolling
you have
right
against
now to
it.
be like, good job. Good
Oh, look, more cotton balls.
goodness."
Oh.
But no, look like the crabs. Hey.
No.
Hey.
Like fucking Nemo,
Hey.
Nemo the pelican.
Hey.
Hey.
Mine.
But no,
Mike.
But no, for real. But you're right. Exactly what the fuck you said. How you perceive it, how you receive it, There's a difference between perceiving and receiving, and
And
what
how
else?
you deal with it.
And how you deal with it. Boom, bitches. Come on, man. Get on it. How you perceive it, how you receive it, and how you
Deal with it.
deal with it.
Deal with it.
There you go.
Deal with it.
So
Suck up and drive on.
that's exactly
Adapt
because
and overcome.
again.
Woosah and shit.
Not only that.
Not only that.
Exactly. I wouldn't change how I grew up. I would keep it the same because, God forbid, I'd be some hoity-toity pinky up SpongeBob. You know what I mean?
Two pinkies up.
Okay.
No.
What about-
two pinkies
Two
up?
pinkies
Two
up.
pinkies up. But then what?
With the thumbs.
There wouldn't be. Yeah, but then there wouldn't be a Lettie. That's
Yeah,
Lettie.
you
know
wouldn't
what
be
I
you
mean?
the way you are
When
now.
did y'all feel like you became, how you said Lettie, how you became Anthony?
Oh, my
whoa,
God!
shit.
Let me
How
tell
you like you literally
Hold on.
Yes, tell us.
positively
We're okay. Hold on.
pridefully say
Let
I
me
am Lettie
actually-
because I am Lettie because of this because of that.
Let me put it into my
You
phone
know what I
real
mean?
quick because I could. Oh look! So look, everybody's talking about. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I haven't seen. I'm so
No,
sorry.
shit, right?
Dude,
We're all-
we're
So right
so
here,
in
look,
tune in
look,
what we're doing that we haven't even like.
Everybody's
Excuse me.
asking questions. I'm so sorry. Hold on. If you, a lot of energy, people should take it. That's why being is public is.
Are we able to step
Ta-
out?
the- Darvis is gonna. Darvis Jones.
There's
Darvis
three
Jones is
people
gonna
that I know
be
are following.
my next-
Are watching. That's funny.
Darvis Jones is gonna be
Darvis
my
Jones?
next. He's gonna be my
Darvis
next
who?
person coming on. We're all gonna be.
Here,
We're all gonna be here. We're gonna be here
Thursday night,
through a Thursday.
Every
and
Thursday,
that's it.
9
Darvis
p.m.
Jones.
9
Every
p.m.
Thursday, 9
And then
p.m.
there
We're about to get in the
is-
deep and dirty and the real and the
Look,
stuff that nobody is
What do
ever
you
talking about.
What do you think it takes for someone to move from why me to acceptance? And I can learn from this and to get though. What do you think?
Honestly,
what was that? What would
my,
that be?
My answer would
What
be
do you think it takes for someone to move from why me
Why me?
to acceptance?
honestly.
Oh, look! Oh,
It has
hey,
to
check it out.
be-
I have like more people. There's,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
Now
just-
there's everybody.
Yeah, man,
Hey.
you gotta flow. It's flowing. Come on.
The flow that's
Everybody's
flowing.
on
Okay,
it.
so-
So,
yeah, now,
what do
okay.
you think?
What would
What's
you
that
what would you
response?
think, Anthony? What
What
does
would
it
you
take for you to
think?
become why me to accepting? It is me.
That's from Ray.
Ooh,
Ray Fernandez.
Okay. From Ray,
Ray Fernandez.
there he is. Okay, so what do you think it takes for someone
Yeah.
to move on from
Yeah.
why me to acceptance?
So what would you think?
So I can learn from this thing.
I feel like
from
it
why
takes
me
it
to
takes
acceptance.
reality. Like you have to really
Hmm.
look into what has happened and what actually. I guess emotions are one thing that people don't know how to deal with, don't know how to express, and don't know how to. What's the word I'm looking for? I honestly can't even think of the word.
Oh,
But
Ray?
you have to be honest. Honesty is the one thing
Well-
that is a main
From
point
why
of
me to
going from why me to
acceptance.
accepting is
Why me
honesty
to
within
acceptance.
yourself.
And in all honesty,
Within others?
that's what I had to get through because there was a lot of things that I hid and that I had to be accepted of. I have to accept. You know what I mean?
But
In my mind,
what
how
is
I grew
accepting
up.
it? Is it actually feeling
Ray's
it?
question is, what does it take to move from why me to your acceptance? What did it take for you to move from why me?
Acceptance
Yes,
of yourself.
of yourself.
You have
okay.
to accept yourself
But
because look with
to
me,
move on from
with
why
me,
me
no,
to
Not
in
not
that-
only
acceptance?
yourself, not only
No,
yourself,
right.
but the incident
Yes,
or the
yes,
situation
and this,
that went
I'm
on.
gonna give you 100%.
Because people could honestly
I'm gonna
downplay
give
a
you
lot.
100%.
Downplay a lot.
They can.
100%.
You know what I mean?
With myself, for me to move on, I had to literally just be like, look, bitch, you did this, and this. Accept it.
So more
this
of a
is what is
self-realization
about
then.
you. Yes, it's a self-realization, and then you're just like, everything else is just like, fuck it. Oh yeah, this, boom, this. But if you're not accepting of yourself, you're
Okay, so question.
You're
Now
going to
that
be-
goes into a question.
okay.
So-
go ahead.
How can you tell, like, if you're so used to suppressing and suppressing and suppressing,
Which
how do you come to
Which
a
I am, and
point
I'm not gonna
where
lie.
you
Me
realize
too.
that is what you're doing, and not just like, because you at one point you feel like, oh, I'm overcoming, but in reality you're just suppressing and not dealing with it.
Because-
So at what point do you feel like you come to
because
that
you
point
get
where,
to a
oh, you know
point
what?
where you can't take it, and like with me, I tried to kill myself. So when you figure that out,
So it took you
Yes.
to the point of wanting to kill yourself, to be
Yeah.
like, you know what, I haven't even dealt with what I needed to deal with.
boom.
Or
See, but why?
that could be
no,
how
but
you deal with it.
no,
For some
but
people.
No, but that
For
shouldn't
some
be
people.
though. That shouldn't
No,
be, because
no,
that's
but
where
that's-
where the mental health awareness
Well, you're right,
comes
though.
into
Exactly,
play.
that's
It
why-
shouldn't be.
Because
No,
some
no,
people
no.
That's how
get
it
no,
is, though.
no, but listen.
For some
this is
people.
why, like now, I used to be like, man, just suck it up, because that's how my mom. But nah, man. Now I'm just like, mental health awareness. Fuck yeah. 'cause
Do you
it
know?
took
Do you
me
know what
back.
it took me? It took me one day dealing with all this shit, being in my car by myself. Before, I used to never want to be alone, and I never understood why. I felt like I was okay
See,
with being alone, but
okay.
Is that
in
like
reality, I came to a point where I was alone, unwillingly and unwanting. Like, you know what I mean?
And you
Like,
made
I
it
didn't
through
want to be
though.
alone, and it came to a point with me being in my car.
No,
I was
but
in my car one
listen,
day.
yeah,
I was
listen.
in my car one day, and I literally broke down crying and I'm not a person to cry. Like, my sisters could tell you,
Yeah.
my family could tell you, they have
Right
never
here.
seen me cry. I've always
I'm
cried
the tough
behind
one.
doors. Yeah, exactly. I've always cried behind
Yeah.
doors. I've always cried to myself. Like, I never felt like there was anybody that I could go to and actually cry and express myself. So it literally took me crying in my car one day and not being able to stop, and me continuously saying, why me? Like, why is it that I'm going through this?
Mm-hmm. No.
To,
Now
like,
it makes
be
sense
like,
why
you know
you
what I
asked
mean?
that
Like,
question.
No, you
yes,
don't-
like, for me
And
to
look,
be
so
like,
you
what?
being a
This is
veteran,
a lot.
I would assume that, you know,
Never went
and
overseas though.
obviously, I'm sorry, because I would just assume that you would know. But no, man, like
No.
when it's just like with
Some people
me.
call me fortunate that I never went overseas.
No, and I'm
But
happy that you
some-
didn't get through that issue.
Right.
I'm happy.
In a I guess a weird sense, I feel sort of I don't know, like I missed out on something, but that's how I feel. While others who have been deployed and then came back would say you're better off that you didn't.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, and it's like for me, it's like on the fence. It's a pro and con at the same time that I didn't get deployed, but maybe it's better. It's better that I didn't.
Maybe that just
You know,
wasn't written in your.
It apparently it was
Yeah.
not meant for me to be, because I mean, who knows what would have happened had I been. I may or may not have come back. Who knows? You know, if I did come back, I may have been, you know, not the same person I was before I left, which for some that's the case. For others, you know, they are fortunate, and you know they don't have to deal. You know, they don't have the PSTDs that other soldiers and Marines experience when they go through different things. I have a very close. Well, he's not very close, but I would still call him a family member. He was he's my cousin's ex-husband,
Yeah.
and you know he's been deployed, come overseas, and you know he's not the same. He deals with it very well, as far as externally, but he has his demons. You know, I mean everybody does. I have there's another friend that I met from one of my other friends. Same thing. You know, he's seen, you know, things that, you know, got to him. You know, when he came back,
Oh yeah.
he's seen that. You know,
Yeah.
and not everybody goes through that, but some do. And when they come back, it's it affects them. I never went through that. You know, and I guess that's kind of why I feel like I was like I missed
Spared.
like
I would say spare.
Honestly,
I feel.
I would say it's spare.
that
I
goes
feel
towards
both.
you're never giving
I
anything
feel
that you
both.
can't
But
handle.
I would feel that it's because there was not to say that anybody
maybe I
else
was
didn't
spared
have.
because who knows? Because if I did go, maybe I wouldn't have made it. Maybe I would have come back. It would have messed me up. Maybe that's why I wasn't
Question:
meant to
Do
go
y'all
overseas.
do y'all think a lot about the what ifs?
Yes,
All the time.
I'm a what
Really?
if
All
motherfucker.
the time.
Really?
But I
Yes.
try to. I oppose the what if, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm a what if motherfucker, and
But see,
I what if in the background,
when it
but I
goes-
say you should just do this and so that you don't have a what if. But I'm a what if motherfucker.
See, but when
Off
you when you
the-
do the what if, do you go that extra step,
No, I
or do you
look-
stop at what if?
Oh no, I see the what if, and I went once I feel it. But so look, dreams. Let's get into dreams real quick.
Dreams.
Your
You
I
wanna
had
get
a
into
dream I was
dreams?
riding a motorcycle last night. It was cool as fuck.
Dude,
Nah,
honestly,
I loved it.
I
Look,
feel
look,
like
look.
my
It was
dreams
cool
are
as
so
shit.
vivid.
So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
what if is going
Do you
into these
believe? Do you
dreams.
believe dreams
No,
are very?
I
in-
do.
Like
I,
extra interdimensional. Like it is.
I
Like
do.
it is
like-
a different.
I do.
The-
But let me tell you, look,
the mental plane,
because they
astral
say if
projecting
you
stuff?
remember your dreams,
Yes.
it means something. But if
Yes.
you don't, okay. And I've never remembered my dreams. But last night, like these past, go ahead, man, go ahead, dude. So look, these past nights. I've
You're like,
yeah,
whoa,
look,
like,
give
was
me
it like
just-
that?
Hold on, just look.
No, okay,
I'm
okay,
putting
okay,
everything
okay,
in my
okay,
head,
okay.
and it's right now. Boom. Okay. So I've these past nights, the past 2-3 nights, my dreams have been just all over the place. I couldn't remember, but last night, my dream was I was eating a bowl of food. When I would eat it, I was crunching, but I don't know. It was because when I had my tooth shit, and then I had to get my tooth, you know what I mean, my molar and whatnot, the little root thingy going on.
Root canal.
Your root canal, yeah. Because when
yeah.
I crunched into a super stupid
Dorito.
no, it wasn't even. It was literally a steamed dumpling.
Oh,
I ate a
shit.
steamed dumpling and then boom, crunch. It was like a black ball in the steamed dumpling, and it
That's
ripped
soft
my
as
molar
fuck.
in half.
You didn't even
No,
need it. That's at that point. You didn't even need to eat anything for that to happen.
no, I didn't. Now I'm afraid because this is my favorite, so now I can't.
It's your
even
favorite
get-
tooth?
It was,
Or
no,
is
it
it-
was my favorite restaurant. No, not my favorite tooth, bitch. I got many molars. But anyways,
Like your favorite. Okay.
anyways. But what I was saying was, bitch crunched, shit went awry. It wasn't the same afterwards. I had to apply for a stupid credit card for the dental thingy. Luckily, yeah, they
You're
make
like,
you a
care
No,
credit.
yeah.
Tooth was
Care
Yeah,
credit,
no, they make you
dude.
apply, and luckily I got approved.
You
So
know,
if I want to get lip injections,
in Kansas, you probably
But
I
wouldn't
can
have.
do it. You want me to get lip injections? Look,
But
Wait,
your
is
lips
that
are-
considered under?
Yeah, you're
Would that be
pro-
under care credit?
yeah, it's under care credit.
Oh,
yeah.
shit!
Lip
Hey,
injections. I'm on
hey,
$10,000
are
credit
BBLs
right now.
are BBLs and boob jobs done?
It's no. I
Guys,
boob
BBLs,
jobs?
No, I
BBLs
have
and
a
boob
friend-
jobs will be approved under care credit.
yeah, it is.
Go ahead and do
It
it.
fucking is, and I got $10,000 credit right now on it.
I don't need boo
Boom, and I'm just like, nah, man. Look, I just want to get a cleaning, a deep cleaning, because it's been like a year since my insurance went off and whatnot. My dental insurance. So, I mean,
Let's not talk about insurance. Let's not talk
well,
about
no, that care credit.
It's legit.
It's legit. I got
Okay.
I got approved for 10,000. Boom. My friend wants to get lip injections, and I'm like,
Nah, bitch.
How much is that? How much am I gonna have
hey,
to use?
how much you gonna pay? But no, like I did. But so they fixed my thing and they put the crown and whatnot, and
Now
It
you got
works.
some badass chompers.
I did shit. Let
You
me tell
can eat that dumpling now,
huh?
fried and steamed.
No,
Fried
fuck
and
yeah.
steamed.
Because but those fucking steamed dumplings, I
It
ain't
was
going
not
to
it.
that place no more.
Steamed
I don't know what the fuck was
Dude,
in
she
there.
said steamed
No,
dumpling broke her
It was a
tooth.
steamed dumpling because I was
I was
eating
like,
it.
you didn't even need to eat
No,
that shit for that
no,
to
but
happen.
for real.
Dumplings
No,
are
but for real.
soft.
No.
That's what I
What
said.
Oh yes, they
real.
are. For real, dumplings are soft.
That apparently that's how bad it was.
Stop. Look. If I
And
was
listen.
Dude, if she would have been chewing gum, that part of the tooth would have probably stuck to it.
Bing.
It, no, look, it cooked. It cooked.
It-
It
it-
cooked.
cut.
Wait, are you saying cut or cooked?
It cut my molar literally in half. It went like this. Spish.
I am, dude.
Spish.
That's
just
like,
like that.
softer
That
than
was
a
a
cotton
thing because
ball.
every time I would floss and do the mouthwash, it was like I felt I was like, I think I have a cap. And my friend was like, have you ever gotten caps? I was like, no. She was like, then you don't have a cap, stupid bitch. And I was like,
I think
no,
I have
but
a
it
cap.
Have you
feels
had a cap? No.
no,
What
but
then?
I was
They
like,
just magically appear. They
Right?
grow on your tooth.
I think
You
I
know,
have a cap.
you know, whenever you get
new.
a cavity,
Hey!
your teeth automatically
Gee.
grow caps.
Right?
See.
Out of nowhere, right?
I'm
Yeah.
new.
And one,
I'm
two,
telling
three,
you,
say,
look,
shout it out.
when I breathe,
Dude, it's crazy.
it would go like this.
You got
It
a
would
flap.
hurt
You got
so
a flap.
bad.
Your
It would-
tooth had a mouth inside of your mouth.
Yeah, literally.
Dude.
It was
A
like
mouth
a
inside
cap.
of your
And I would go when I would mouthwash and
Okay.
boom.
I think you need to
Wait,
refill.
Pain.
we're getting. I do need to refill, but we're getting off a topic. So
We're getting off topic anyway.
question,
so look,
question.
But that's okay though. I mean, we're alright. We'll be alright.
Look,
Right?
look, you were fucked up
hey.
as a kid. How did it make you today? You were fucked up as a kid.
How many?
How
How
did it
many?
make you today?
How many
Well,
silver teeth
Because
did
I
y'all
was fucked
have?
up as a kid, but
When y'all
I
fucked up as a
wouldn't
kid, how many
change-
silver teeth did y'all gain?
I wouldn't change it to this day
I would-
because I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be Lettie. I would be Leticia.
Well,
I would be Leticia, but I am Lettie.
Lettie.
I.E. Don't do a
Lettie.
fucking, don't do a Y. I am Lettie.
Let-
I.E.
Lettie I.E.
Lettie I.E. Other than that,
I wasn't
I wouldn't
fucked
be
up as a
me,
kid,
man.
though.
How would you be if you had...
I did make fucked up decisions as an adult. Though.
Imagine, but
Or
imagine
high school, sort of.
if you had a perfect not perfect because everybody
Okay.
else that I know that there's no perfect, but
But-
if you had a similar life to everybody else, blah blah blah,
Okay, like
how would you think you would be?
not me.
Exactly.
I
Right?
mean, I wouldn't be me. Now, there is one thing that I wish I could have changed.
I thought you went out
but-
that way.
Wait,
You
wait.
came out this way. I know, right?
Wait, what?
What?
You went that way and you came this
She
way.
came
I
over
definitely
that way.
did
She's
not.
gotta go that way.
I literally. You're probably looking at the
Anyways.
TV. I don't know. But
How
okay,
much
so
have you had?
too much. So going back. Okay,
would you
so
be?
going
Not
back
enough.
off of. Wait, what was your question?
Okay, so how you grew up?
How much have you had?
How would right?
I wasn't in here. Hold on.
How
This
you
way.
grew up, and the way that you've you've
She called you a fucked up
accommodated
kid.
yourself or
Oh,
presented
no, I was a
yourself,
fucked up kid.
or
Were you?
how
I
you
was.
became
I was
yourself
not.
to this day.
I was an okay
What
kid.
would you change
Really?
from?
Ish. Yeah.
Hey, shut up. How would you? What would you change? Would you change how you grew up? Are you okay with how you are now, or would you change how you grew up? Did I say that right?
No, I
Kind
get it.
of,
I get it. Okay,
sort
so
of. Not
no, I
really.
get it. I get it.
Okay,
So
she got.
am I okay with who I am, or would I change the way I grew up to change who I am?
Yeah. Say
Okay.
that again.
That's your question.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
She's got
So,
it. You got
yes.
it.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You see, we are two peas in a pod.
That's right.
But there's
We
three
are.
of us though.
I have
We
a,
are.
I have a meme that says
See?
we're two peas peeing in a pod.
But-
Okay, so
but
honestly,
there's three of us.
honestly, okay, if I'm actually gonna go in depth into that,
Yeah, go in depth.
I wouldn't change who I am
But
and why I am the way I am, but as an adult now, I have definitely, like, growing up, I never realized until I was an adult that I'm very bad at relationships. Any kind of relationships. Friendships, romantically, personally, work related, any type of relationships, I was very
Okay.
bad at it. And that is the one
Continue.
thing I would change, because the people that I look at that helped me the most as far as wanting relationships the way I wanted them was my grandma and my grandpa, right? They were married 58 years before my grandpa passed.
But that's
58 years.
But you
Imagine.
know
That's a
that
long
the way
time.
they
But
you know that the way they lived was different from how
you
I
see,
can tell you right
but
now.
As
Perception.
a child, I didn't. As a child, I felt like I grew up around them. They raised me. They did this. They did that. So I had a very hard time with understanding why is it that I can't be in relationships. Why is it that nothing ever stays? Why is it that nothing ever sticks? Why is it that nothing ever works? You know what I mean? Like friendships, relationships, any kind.
You have a question?
Like,
You have a
Go
question?
ahead.
I was like, you have a question?
question.
go ahead. What's up?
Okay, so look.
What is the
So
question?
look, my question is, well, I would like you to finish your process.
I want you to ask your question though.
No.
Right? You had your hand up. You had a question.
Oh, I did, but
Did you forget?
no, I
Yes, you
did not.
did.
But I know. Okay,
Fuck
so
you
look.
did.
Okay, let me go back on finishing it though. Let
but
me
I
finish
want
the
her to
thought.
finish because
So-
my question revolves around what she's. Oh shit!
What did you did?
see that?
You broke it.
Did you see my chair just went down?
It went down.
My hydraulics went like.
Right.
That's how
throw
much
them
she wants me to
switches.
finish.
No. Continue because I want to hear the rest.
So-
because I feel I have.
More.
No.
So-
No, you want to add.
Wait, I just want to work my chair. Go
You
ahead.
wanna-
So like my whole thing is like, why is it that like my whole question, even to now as an adult, like right now in today in the present, is how is it that I could have been around that no matter how. You're having a lot of trouble with that
No,
chair.
I'm not. No, I got it. Leave me alone. Look. Focus on me.
Look away. Look away.
Look away. Focus on what you're saying, okay? I got me.
Have you ever not been able to sit up higher
got me.
while you're sitting down?
I don't think we got you. I think so. You need somebody to get you.
No,
She is on a whole
that's
other
my
level.
problem. I got
Oh my god.
You said it, not
we
me.
can't. We just good. All right.
There's no cut.
All right,
Continue. Continue. So look, I'm right here.
This
We're
chick
back.
says cut.
We're back. Look,
This
we're
is-
back.
Ain't no
We're-
cut.
Sorry, go ahead.
Take two. We had some technical difficulties with our equipment.
She had technical
Go ahead.
difficulties with her
Go ahead. We.
You were saying,
So
What I had said was.
right?
Go ahead.
My-
What happened was,
my
What
web
happened?
of thought was going towards.
right?
So yeah, so like my main issue, like even as an adult, is how is it that I could be around a relationship that lasted 58 years, kids, this, that,
Okay. But
thick and thin, bad and good, sickness and health, like you know what I mean, like all the basics
Right.
of what the vows are when you get married, and yet individually, emotionally, physically, mentally, I cannot connect with somebody else.
Have you been involved in that? Like you had to deal with somebody like.
What do you mean?
Like
I feel
how
like
you said
individually,
50 whatever years of-
individually, I feel like that's something I want, but I don't know how to achieve. That's one thing, and I'm explaining this because you asked me
No, that's
what is
true.
it, and if I can change anything growing up, what would it be? It would be the fact that I was taught those basics on how to overcome and to grow with somebody that long. It's like
Okay.
how was I around people who went through all this, but yet I don't know how to go through that.
So quick question:
That's one thing
Quick
I would
answer.
change.
gay or not? Do you think it's easier?
Honestly,
Because I'm gay.
that
and
has
it's
nothing
fucking
that has
hard
nothing to
as
do
fuck.
with it. That has nothing to do with it because I have been with
Does it
men. I
matter,
have been
though?
with women.
Well, I mean, no,
You're not
Sorry.
you're a
I'm
lady
like-
lover,
No,
but you're not.
I'm saying
No,
like
no,
relationships
no,
are
no.
in general.
No.
No.
This
You
is-
see, this is the woman perspective thing
this is
because
woman's
men
perspective.
don't see it the way we see it.
Yeah,
Like
because
as a
men,
woman,
you can get laid like, you know what I mean? Just, well, I'm
Okay.
You could pay for that and it'll be fine.
No, but no.
Okay,
My
yes and
friend, no.
Yes, you can
He
pay for it.
doesn't
No,
know.
it will
No, I'm
not
not
be
saying
fine.
you do. I'm not saying you do, but
He's got his no best friend wingman.
Right,
No,
but
wait.
you missed. There you go.
y'all been missing all day.
But we hit this. But
Leave
anyway,
him alone.
okay, you know,
He's my buddy.
Yes, men can pay for it. No, it's not fine.
This is why I wanted a
It
man's
was like,
perspective.
that doesn't. No,
But he's very fluid.
You see,
but
but okay,
also,
so that's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
some
like
men-
me.
But to some men, it is okay. To some other men, it's not.
What does it
okay.
take a man to actually understand the depth of emotion?
That
Okay,
depends
but
on
that,
the
yeah.
man.
No, that depends on the man because,
does.
again,
Not every
trauma.
man is the same.
we're in the fucking trauma. So look, what I've known and
like
what
you can't put
I've
people in a
learned
box.
from my last
You can't put
relationship.
men and women. You can't put them
Fuck,
either
no,
of them
I
in a
thought-
box.
I love how I
No,
love
yeah, I
men
know,
and
right?
women, and I'm
We're
getting
all-
both men and
it's
women.
all right, best friend.
Hey,
It's all right.
Facts.
Okay,
You got
okay.
this. But look, no,
Like, at the same
you
time,
look
though.
here. Take the man's perspective and then.
Well, see, I can't really take the man's
Well,
perspective.
you're-
I can
you're-
take my
he's-
perspective.
No, he's his perspective.
Because-
of course, yeah, no,
Because-
no,
Yeah,
women
yeah,
are the
no.
same. Individuals
Exactly.
are
This is
And
why
individuals.
he's
all women are the same.
wingman because yeah.
Because yeah,
Individuals
I
are
mean,
individuals.
right. I mean, like you have one. You might have one man that may think totally opposite of what I think.
Exactly.
We're both men, but we have both. We have two different ways of thinking, and it's just the same thing as with a woman. You have two different women, both women, two different ways of thinking.
Okay,
So you can't really.
it
box,
it depends
Put
though.
them in the box.
It goes with sociology and psychology.
I didn't go to. Well, I did go to college, but No.
that differs. It differs. It does, but it does differ because not everybody is in that sociology and psychology mindset.
And those are the two things that I feel like has helped me
And it
overcome.
does no, and you're right, but not everybody is in that psychology mindset.
right.
So it's just
Which
they're
is-
just
which
like,
is- which is the
oh well,
difference
this
of-
is just what it is.
Which is the difference
And
between
this
how
is
your
why-
mind works and what is around you
Exactly.
and
So
why it works.
And this is why he can.
Why I'm
give-
here.
Go ahead.
I was fixing.
Your
to,
turn.
I was fixing to go ahead, but you told me. But then you
Sorry, best friend. But look.
Shit.
But that's the thing. So look. Okay.
Okay. What was the question?
But it's okay because look,
I
I
don't know
swear.
the question, but since we got lost, I have a
wait,
question.
wait. There's questions. Hold on. Look,
Okay,
we
yeah.
got questions.
Do the question.
So I am PTSD trauma therapist for active duty military, and what you're speaking is so true. Many of my patients who have other traumas feel their trauma is not as valid as those deployed. Thank you for your service, sir. Give me a
Hey.
little high five you.
Yes.
better
Go.
just
Hey,
stop.
you better high
You
five.
gotta stop that.
You better high five that.
High five her too because thank you.
Hey,
for
thank
your,
you for your service because
service.
my grandpa, my cousins, my family are very.
Um,
they're all military. My godmother.
I have many family members that are deployed, and so look. There's other ones that said, at one point in time, you have to tell yourself, why not me instead of why me?
Why not me?
Yeah,
Instead of
why not me instead of why me?
Why
But
not
So
it-
this
but
is
in a-
like this is like a
rainy
you know
day?
the wah wah.
me
Why are you
when
gonna
the
say why me?
clouds are
Why
gray?
me? Would you honestly think why not me, or would just be? But in my thing,
You know
would
what?
Be, in my perspective, I'm just
Hey.
like fuck this.
No, going off of that though.
Okay.
Going off of that,
Okay.
as in why me to why not
Put
me.
your hair in a bun.
Uh huh.
I did because I got kind
Yeah,
of hot.
no, me
no,
too.
No,
because-
no, Yeah,
Look,
my
dude,
hair is so
it's
long.
a lot. Yeah, no,
Maybe I
it's
should
a
put my hair in
lot
a bun,
going
too.
on. Look, you just got a cap. It's okay. What was you saying?
Okay, so
Why me and why not me?
Ooh, like
yes,
the judge.
why me? Why not me? So, like the what? Wait, say that again. Like the what?
The judge.
The judge, the song.
Why,
Why
don't-
not me?
on
There's
a
a song.
rainy day?
If you could pull
Why
it up,
not me
why
on
not?
a-
Oh, five. Okay,
Okay.
we're about to.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
I
real
wanna-
quick.
so
I
real
do
quick,
wanna
real quick,
cap
real
off?
quick. Yes,
Yes,
top cap off with the
there's-
question.
Well, before we get to that question, I have 5 minutes
Real
left.
quick, we got 5. Yes, get
I
it.
do want to get a where's this stupid thing at?
1 minute.
Okay.
Do
I-
it.
Okay.
A
I do want to just to give a shout out to a very special woman in my life
Go ahead.
while we're on this podcast, and to respect her privacy, I'm not gonna mention her name, but so she knows who exactly she is. I drove to Fredericksburg, Texas, to get a bottle of wine, sweet red wine, to give to her on a. It was an event that we saw, Four Seasons by Candlelight, presented by Fever. So she knows who she is.
This is for Candlelight
It was in
by Red Fever.
It was in June. It was in June.
In
And so-
June.
yes, in June.
You're
yes.
very
Yeah.
loved and adored right now.
I drove all the way to Fredericksburg,
He
Texas to get
drove
that
all
one
the
bottle
way to
of wine.
Fredericksburg.
For one bottle of wine.
So you could get
For
an
her.
ATV for $12.
No,
not.
not from Fredericksburg. It's Fredericksburg wine.
Fredericksburg, Texas. There's a winery called Messina.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm not a
Hoff
wine
Bra.
person.
So
I don't
he's
know.
got this.
So yeah,
I'm
there's-
I'm just
He
talking.
loves you. He adores you. I'm sorry.
How far away is Fredericksburg? An hour?
Yeah, it's about an hour, but my
Okay.
wingman
All right,
adores
so-
her. So look,
Okay.
next Thursday, 9 p.m. Letting y'all know
Okay.
we're
Hey,
about to hit some
some
serious
deep
fucking
stuff. So, okay,
conversation.
that's going to go into the
All right,
question.
go in real
That's
quick,
going to
'cause
the
look,
question.
5 minutes left. Get
What are some traumas that we have dealt with that we are going to go into?
Parents
within
and
this time?
relationships. We're gonna get into relationships. It's gonna go into mental trauma, and
Don't
we're
hit
gonna get
yourself.
into
You're
mental
gonna trauma your own
health.
self.
Mental health.
Okay.
That is
No,
that's
yeah.
a good one.
What about on your
am I
end?
wrong?
Yes.
My-
No, you're not wrong, but yes,
My
I
parents were
agree.
divorced when I was 4 years old, and I never understood why.
Boom.
But
I've
what,
come
but
to
what are
accept
some
it, though.
traumas that you have gone through that we are gonna go ahead and talk about and speak
talk
about
about
and
on
go
the
deep
next-
and dirty
next week.
into
Thursday.
that
boom,
that
getting
that, that
into
the
it.
listeners can
Balls
look
deep.
into.
Balls deep.
Oh, there I've had some lows in my life.
No, you got open. You
had-
got it.
It's
Exactly.
all right.
If
Thursday.
they
Keep it
want to
Thursday
know,
on
they
it.
gotta tune
Thursday.
in.
That's right.
If they
Gotta
wanna
tune
know
in
what those
because you're gonna
lows-
hear about
Hey,
his ball deep
but-
trauma, and you're gonna hear about
Not
all
only-
of ours. It's gonna. I mean, I'm about to
Okay,
put
guys.
it
So
out
we're
there.
gonna putting
Yeah,
it out
we'll
there.
wrap it up.
We're gonna talk about abuse. We're gonna talk about emotional, mentally, sexually.
Yep.
We're
Oh,
gonna talk
yeah.
about
Definitely.
emotionally. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna talk
Yes.
about relationships as far as parents.
Relationships are good.
Well, I mean,
Growing,
look, man, it's
growing,
just in there.
Yes.
It's all right. We're
Yeah,
gonna
right.
get in there.
increasing, decreasing mindset.
You're cool with it?
Cool with it.
You cool with it?
I'm cool with it.
All
We
right.
got it.
We're
Boom.
about to go
Look,
deep into this.
Shit.
we on it.
It is.
We about to get
It's
it.
something that nobody ever talks about.
Nobody, because we're gonna get both
'cause
deep in it.
It is scary to talk
but
about.
look, we're gonna
it's
be
scary to
tough.
talk about. It's
It is
tough.
tough.
It's
transparent. No,
No?
transparency.
I mean, yes. You're like, no,
Transparency.
no. I mean, yes.
as clear as a fucking car window.
God damn, it's gonna be horrible, but it's
What year
gonna
is
be
this
good.
car window?
Car window is just
Hey.
dirty.
It's
Dirty and clear.
Right?
It's dirty
Car
and
window
clear.
is dirty and clear.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
I was-
dirty
exactly.
and clear.
I like
That's
it.
what we're getting in it. That's it. Boom. Ya.
Set.
Estuvo.
Yeah,
Yup.
Lugos.